You know, what makes a ghost story really scary? It's when it takes something totally normal, something you do every day, and just twists it. We're going to break down this incredible story that does exactly that. It starts with an ordinary bus ride and ends up as a one-way trip into pure terror. So just think about it for a second. You're exhausted, it's late, and you're just trying to get home. That bus is your lifeline, right? Your ticket to safety. But what if? What if it has something else in mind for you? Okay, so let's dive into Section 1, A Tired Night. Look, any good horror story has to start with something normal, right? Something we can all relate to. This is where we set the scene, our baseline, right before the floor drops out from under us. So our main guy is Tushar. Picture this. It's late, the rain is coming down in sheets, and he is just dead tired from work. He has to make a run for it to catch that last bus, just barely making it on. I mean, we've all been there, right? That feeling of pure relief when you make it. And he gets on, and it's perfect. The bus is totally empty. He snags his usual spot, that corner seat by the window. You can just imagine it. The cool air, the sound of the rain. It's this little moment of calm. He has no idea it's the last moment of peace he's going to get.
All right, now for Section 2, A Strange Journey. This is where things start to get weird. Like I said, horror is all about twisting the familiar. And believe me, this journey is about to take a very, very strange turn.
So, Tushar's exhausted, and he nods off. The story says it's just for like 2 minutes. But when he cracks his eyes open, the empty bus is suddenly crammed with people. I mean, standing room only. He's still groggy, totally confused, and he's trying to make sense of it.
Yeah, so the big question is, where did all these people come from? How did a whole crowd get on without him even noticing? He just figures, okay, I'm exhausted, my mind's playing tricks on me. It's the only logical explanation he can come up with. For now, anyway.
So he just closes his eyes again, hoping it'll all go away. He opens them, and the bus is empty. Just like that. The whole crowd is gone. And this is so clever because that peaceful silence from before, now it feels wrong, it's heavy, it's threatening. The whole vibe is completely changed.
I mean, where do they all disappear to? The bus didn't stop. The doors didn't open. An entire busload of people just, poof, gone. At this point, Tushar knows. He can't deny it anymore. Something is seriously, fundamentally wrong here.
And right as that thought hits him, he smells something sharp, a beedi, which is this kind of Indian cigarette. He looks over, and suddenly there's an old man sitting right next to him, a guy who absolutely was not there a second ago. He's got this super wrinkled face and eyes that they seem to stare right into the dark. So Tushar, trying to figure this out, asks the old guy about the crowd that disappeared. And the man's answer is just chilling. He says, 30 years, son. For 30 years, I've traveled on this bus every night. Wow. So this isn't just some random guy. This is a witness. He knows the secrets of this bus. And then he drops this bombshell of a warning. He tells them, after midnight, no human dares to get on this bus. You shouldn't be here. And this is it, right? This is the moment. It's not in Tushar's head. The story is flat out telling us the danger is real. He is in deep, deep trouble. And that warning is the perfect setup for what comes next in Section 3, Encounter with Fear. Because Tushar, he kind of brushes the old man off, thinking he's just spinning a tale. But oh boy, he's about to see something that he absolutely cannot explain away. So Tushar nods off again, just for a moment. He wakes up. The old man is gone. But now, there's someone else. A man sitting across the aisle, his face totally hidden by a newspaper. Okay, let's pause here. It's 1 a.m., it's a deserted bus, it's storming. Who on earth is reading a newspaper? Tushar's heart is just hammering in his chest, but he works up the courage to ask, brother, who are you? Silence. Nothing. The man just starts to lower the newspaper really, really slowly. In the face he reveals, my God, it makes Tushar scream. It's covered in blood, one whole side of his head is crushed in, and his eyes are just empty, lifeless. It is a straight-up vision of absolute horror. Tushar shrinks back, totally terrified, and then this cold hand grabs his shoulder. He looks back at the man, and his face is clean, perfectly normal. No blood, no injury, just this really creepy smile. And that's almost worse, right? That impossible shift is what makes it so terrifying. And then the guy speaks, and his voice is so calm, which is just the creepiest part. He says, "You got scared, didn't you? Things appear and disappear on this bus. Don't stay here." It's phrased like advice, but man, it lands like a threat.
Okay, so at this point, Tushar knows he has to get out. He has to escape. And that brings us to the final chilling section, the bus's real truth. He's about to get off this nightmare ride, but in doing so, he's finally going to see the whole, horrifying picture.
The man doesn't say another word. He just gets up, walks to the door, and jumps from the moving bus. Tushar hears this awful crash and a scream from the road. And that's it. That's the last straw. The second the bus stops, he is out of there, running out into the pouring rain.
Okay, so here's the final truth. First, Tushar's standing in the rain, watching the bus go. Then, he looks a little closer, trying to process what he's seeing. And then it hits him. That's not a bus. It's a half-burnt, wrecked chassis. And finally, he sees that inside, it's filled with the silent, staring dead.
And through what's left of a window, he sees them. The old man and the man with the newspaper. And they're looking right at him with this faint little smile as their ghostly wreck drives off into the night.
So that just leaves us with this one final, really chilling thought. If these spirits are stuck repeating their last journey, night after night, trapped in that final moment forever, what does that really say about the line between our world and theirs? And maybe more importantly, how easy is it to cross that line by mistake?